everybody. So we just got this ladder stand. It's 2-man. Anyway, the reason we got it, we're kind of on a tight budget this year. I ended up having some credit card rewards. I was able to get this tree stand. So anyway, what we're going to do is unbox it today. I didn't look at the reviews before I bought it, and I kind of wish I would have. But anyway, we're going to put it together, and I will be able to honestly give you an opinion about it once we're done. All right, so it is 17 feet tall. The foot platform is 44 inches by 29 inches deep. The seat platform is 41 inches wide and 18 inches deep. And of course, you know, the shooting rail, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it says it's made out of steel. 3 single rail sections. Seat height, it's 19 inches. Support bar, adjustable. You do have 2 1-inch ratchet straps, 2 1-inch stabilizer straps, 2 4-point full body harnesses. It says the minimum tree diameter is 9 inches. Stand weight is 85 pounds. Weight rating is 500. But anyway, there's the website. Like I said, I ordered it from Cabela's, and after reading the reviews, I'm kind of worried about what I've gotten. So anyway, we'll see. Alright, so this is what we got. We just opened it up, and I'm assuming all this is the hardware.
Yeah.
And these are the instructions.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's a bag of hardware. Yep, and there's the 2-inch ratchet straps there. There's our brackets for something, I don't know what those are. Guess we'll find out together. There's our 2 straps.
Rope.
There's the rope.
These are the 2.
Alright, so we're being extremely careful here, and we're going through each thing of hardware to make sure we got it all. Because some of the reviews were saying it didn't have all the hardware, but it looks like we got everything so far. The only thing that I'm not seeing is an Allen wrench, and I'm not seeing this bolt here. Well, never mind. We just found the Allen wrench. Right there it is. But we do not. I do not see this seat tension bolt, and that looks like it. You know, is going to be important. All right, so we have definitely found out some things that I just want to share. Make sure that you separate your hardware. There's a lot of hardware that's just a little bit different, like right there. It's hard to really see, but it's, you know, like a 1/4 inch off. So just make sure that you pay attention so you don't run out of hardware. And I still haven't found it's called a seat tension and screw, and I have not found that yet. And some of the things said that reviews I read said the seat will actually fall down, and that's probably the reason why. And I'm not sure exactly where those are. I'm hoping that they're with the seat. If not, I'm gonna have to go and try to figure out what's going on. So anyway, stay tuned.
So this is what steps 1 and 2 look like.
So I just want to show you how I do everything when I'm putting one of these up. I never tighten anything up until I've got everything pieced together. That way, if I see that maybe I used the wrong bolt, I can go back and remove it. So now we got steps 1 and 2 done. We're gonna go ahead and tighten them up. Ain't that right, buddy?
Yep. Now.
So this is what we got so far. We put the footrests and everything on. This, and then our pieces to put our seat on. So that's what we got so far. The only thing we haven't torqued up is this piece that goes up against the tree here, bottom piece. So we haven't torqued that up yet. I don't know what that's going to consist of, but it's been pretty easy to put together so far. The directions, people said that the directions weren't that good, but really I haven't had a problem with them. So we'll see. I'm following them to the T. So anyway, once we get everything together, we haven't had any missing parts. The pieces that I thought were missing, we did find those 2 bolts. They're actually in the seat tensioner itself. So I think we're good to go. All right, something I wanted to share real quick. So some people say the seat falls down. Anyway, I think what it is they forgot these spacers right here. It calls for a spacer in there. So you want to make sure you pay attention to that. I think I've got this in the wrong place, but anyway, just pay attention to what you're doing, and I don't think you'll have a problem with the seat falling down. Just make sure you pay attention to where these all your plastic washers and stuff go. So anyway, I think we'll be fine, but I just wanted to share that real quick. All right, bring it over here. So I saw in the reviews something about the ladder buckling. They've got these safety sleeves here, which your ladder will actually go into. This will go up here like this, and then you're going to put your ladder in. Okay, once you get it on, you're going to put the safety sleeve around it, and then you're going to put your snap pin in and do just like that. So it's going to look like that with the ladder attached. But anyway, so far, after reading all the directions, I don't see, according to the reviews like online, if you put this thing together right, I don't see you having a problem. So anyway, there you go. Alright, so this is how it looks like once we put everything together. I'm going to attach most of the straps so they're there, so when I go down to put it up there, they'll be attached already. So that's what it looks like.
Yep.
So it takes a 7/16, and you're going to need, you got 2 bolts that are a 1/2 inch, but and they go, let's see, and the 1/2 inch bolts go right back here with the, yep, that's the only 2 you got on here, and the rest of them are 7/16. And of course we got the drill over there. We cheated a little bit, so we were able to drive them. But it was fairly easy. The directions, I didn't see where they were confusing, but I mean, I don't know.
You got it though.
But we got it. But that's what it looks like.
Hi.
So Lane, was it hard to put together?
No, I got this little cut there from it. Little skin flap.
Yeah, we'll put a band-aid on it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
But next time you see this, we'll be putting it up.
Ow.
Am I helping at all?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the way to do it. This is the big game. What
Spector.
Spector?
So I'm here with my buddy Aaron. He's got a YouTube channel. We're gonna put up this big game Spector ladder stand today. Of course, you got to see some of the assembly, but anyway, I'll let Aaron introduce himself. He's also got a YouTube channel, and I'll go ahead and post his link in the description. But go ahead.
So I'm Aaron Wilson, and my YouTube channel is Team ARO Virginia. Team ARO Virginia. I can't talk half the time, so I had to spell it out. So my channel, I do a lot of different stuff. Mechanics, hunting, fishing, canning, gardening. So it ain't just one thing, it's a bunch of stuff. But and hopefully you can understand everything I say, because my little country drawl, and that's fine, I'm not getting rid of it. But yeah, I appreciate you asking me. Yeah, you don't grow out of it when you're born here. And I appreciate you asking me to come help you.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Of course, you know, I've been suffering some medical issues, so you know, it's kind of nice to have an extra hand. And you know, Lane's been helping me out as a cameraman, and he's been my little helper the whole way. So I definitely appreciate him.
Yeah.
He's a good little cameraman too.
Yeah, I tell you, that little kid really impresses me. Had a birthday, and anyway, he had a little lemonade stand, and months ago we talked about it, getting a John boat. And anyway, months ago we were talking about that, and then he decided to have a lemonade stand. And well, anyway, he told his mom that he wanted to buy a little John boat, which it was a canoe, but it's as good as a John boat. But he took his money, and his lemonade stand money, and put to getting that boat. So I tell you what, it really warmed my heart, and I really appreciate it. Yeah.
There's very few kids that would do that.
I tell you what, and you're talking about selfless. Yeah. But anyway, just to think about his dad that much to do something like that, you know, just impressed me. Anyway.
I hope he thinks about his daddy's buddies that much. Maybe
next year.
Save you lemonade money and maybe help my fun a little bit.
There you go.
Think, Lane? Can we do that?
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing put together, and then anyway, I'll cut the old boring stuff out.
They're good.
And these things, we got those braces on the legs.
Yeah,
apparently it'll fold up. And they talking like it'll fold up, but gives an extra brace with it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I see that's there. It's a little stronger, don't it? That's pretty good design.
Let's see, it needs to go a little bit more your side.
I think we got it.
Alright.
We got it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's pretty good design.
But it's supposed to give it an extra, you know, stable.
You could almost take some electrical tape and go around them, quieten them up a little bit.
But in shipping, it's got some places where it's rusting a little bit.
Dad, I'm recording.
That's fine.
Lane, how old are you now, buddy?
Here I turn 8.
You turn 8. With you getting into this as young as you are, by the time you get to be mine your daddy's age, I guess you're already good at it, but we'll all be seeing you on TV somewhere.
Yep.
That'd be something.
He wants to do a gaming channel.
I might do one like only once a week.
Huh?
I might only do one like once a week or something.
Maybe.
They upside down.
Hey, we got them upside down there. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Oops, I'm sorry.
Bloopers.
Bloopers.
We got bloopers. It's always good. People like bloopers. It's easy for me to make bloopers. Alright, walk it back to the tree. Where's the,
Might use that little sapling there to put the ladder up against.
this is where your other one was.
Yeah.
You want to just walk it back to that spot?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and undo these real quick.
I'm trying to stop recording.
Just in case.
I'm trying to stop recording.
Huh?
I'm trying to stop recording.
You can keep recording while I'll probably speed things up through here. No, they ain't gonna be on enough.
Is that what that was for?
Well, they're four. They'll go around the tree and then they'll stabilize it while we go up with it. Put things together. You in trouble, ain't you?
No, people want to call me. Get stuff done. Gotta help my buddies with hunting stuff. I ain't got time to work on junk. Hunting season. We ain't got time to work on motors. Hunting season. Alright. We hung up. Alright. Thank you, Dr. Olivia. Right there. Right there. Look at those. Yep. Yep. Crossed. Here. Lane, you see why we doing this?
So you can.
Because two old men, it's hard for two old men to lift up these ladders. So instead of using our backs, we got to use our heads. We didn't do that when we was younger, so now we got to do it now.
Use backs. I mean,
This-
your heads.
This works. This is the way to do it.
How you supposed to?
I should let you tie that knot.
I think you're getting it. So we on the heel. Can we pull it? Are you ready?
Yep. He just about got it.
Yeah, I mean,
Looks a lot better since you moved that seat around. That's something you should tell people.
yeah. But they said that this thing will fall down on some of the reviews, but I think it's because they just didn't use the spacer in the back. It's an orange 1/4 inch spacer.
Let me zoom in on it.
that goes on.
You can see it, yeah.
I think that's why they have problems. But even the only other way it would happen like that is if these things were bent. But I mean, nothing's bent. You got it resting good here for the most part on these little pegs. So I mean, I think as long as you read the directions and put this thing together, you're going to be happy with it. It is a lot more comfortable than most tree stands, but I like it. You can, of course, during bow season, if you need to stand up and, you know, draw, you know, you can actually, you got a nice platform to stand up on.
Yeah, if I was a deer, you'd have me.
Yeah. So, I mean, when I get up in this stand, you know, a lot, you know, the deer like to travel right along the edge of this field, so they walk right by. This is a real good setup right here. Biggest buck, heaviest buck I've ever killed was in this field. It only had 4 on one side, but it was over 200 pounds, and to drag it like 45 yards, it took us a good 45 minutes to get it to the truck, and then with two adult men, it took us everything we had to put on the back of the truck.
Well, now you be able to get that boy up there and maybe get him one, right, Lane?
Oh yeah.
What do you think, Lane? You gonna get him?
I hope so, but they all, like, usually every time usually when you're down there at that blind, they always come out through here.
Yeah. So we don't actually hunt this back here much. You know, as you can see, it's a lot of bedding area back here. During early season, we might hunt it once or twice, maybe once or twice late season, but usually this is their safe zone. We put up a blind in about the middle of the field, and we don't put pressure on them. And that way, if I bring Lane out here, you know, if you're seeing something and you can keep the kids entertained by seeing the deer come out, then, you know, it's fun. The hunt's fun. But if you're not seeing anything, you know. So anyway, that's why we hunt in the middle of the field through the most of the season, and then we come back here once or twice during the year because we just don't put pressure on them. We want to be able to see deer when we come out here. So that's why we hunt this place the way we do.
Feel our wind right now?
Yeah.
Where's it hitting you at?
It's hitting me on the back of my leg right now. Yep. Right here.
I don't know if a deer could smell it from way
Yeah.
17 feet
So
up
yeah,
in the air.
y'all get up here and well, I'll let Aaron get up here and check it out.
I'll go last.
Let's see if there's anything he wants to adjust. But we definitely need to cut that one limb.
That one limb that's right, the big one?
Right here.
Oh.
You want to tie it saw onto that string, and we can pull that up there and.
Yeah, I've got a string on the back of the truck I might use.
So he's going, then I'm going up there.
Folks, this boy ain't even 8 years old yet.
Yeah, I do.
Getting ready to turn 8.
How old were you when you killed your first deer, Lane?
4, I think.
Yep. You're just getting ready to turn 5 years old.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Rod's working with this boy, and he ain't gonna be much walks past him. By the time he gets our age,
He's gonna be a pro.
it's hard to would he be shot.
Well, tell him how you tell him how he was showing you where the deer cross into the field, and
Yeah.
he can scout better than any adult man I've ever met.
So let me get this thing focused. So when we was coming in, we was going in here across the field, and all along the fence line, he was saying, "Look, now this is where they're running from this side of the property and crossing." And it was just heavy trail. I mean, it's just dug down to the dirt. And he was just on it. You know, stop the vehicle. Look, you know, it's just cool.
We
Ain't even.
got some turkeys on the way down coming through.
He's not even 8 years old.
Yeah.
Got some turkeys going down
So
the road.
if he needed
Yeah.
if he needed to help somebody scout, he could help a man scout a property. He's a big help with me. A lot of times I'll miss things, and he's like, "Hey, Dad, look here," or "Look at this scrape," or you know.
And
So-
we get older, he's a lot of help now, but when we get older, he'll be a lot of help.
Yep.
Might have to push our wheelchairs around when we
Yeah.
getting stuff. Get me out of the picture here.
Oh no, I enjoy it. I'm about lost for words anymore. Yeah.
You got a lot.
So the medication I'm on, it just makes me scatterbrained. So it's kind of hard for me to focus and, you know, say what's on my mind. I get like I get lost in conversation and things like that. I just it's really taking a toll on me, the medication I'm on. So it's the chemotherapy that I'm on. It's I've only took one treatment, but it's taking my energy level away from me. So, but I'm not gonna let it get me down. Look at what we're doing.
Yeah, we gotta quit that talk.
Yeah.
Let's get this. We got deer to kill. We got deer to kill. We got a groundhog over there to get.
Yeah.
Yep.
Way out there.
It's a big one too. I saw it from all the way over here.
Go get the rangefinder out. We'll see how far the joker's out there.
That's a good little distance out there.
Yeah.
That boy's ready. He's already got the fever. Ain't even 8 years old.
Oh man, he wanted to come down here, you know, earlier. He won't miss stuff like this. He enjoys it. He loves being outside, especially when it comes to hunting and fishing. I mean, he is something. We haven't done a lot of fishing this year. Like I said, I haven't been able to take him, so we haven't done a whole lot of fishing at all. We've took him once or twice. Once during a trout tournament, and then that was at Massanutten. And
How'd he doing that?
we didn't catch a trout, but we had fun together. It was just overcrowded. The first session, you know, they caught a lot of trout, and I don't know, it just wasn't good conditions, you know. So, but anyway,
What you got there, buddy? 1,000 yards.
200 yards.
where's he at? I can't remember.
And he's like, almost like, I was looking right where you shot at, and I looked at the 242 yards.
Yeah, he's down. He's down from that tree probably about. He's 100 yards from the tree this way, ain't he?
Well, just to the tree itself, the trees in the middle of the field, that's 352 yards.
So you at least shooting at least 100 yards. You at least shooting maybe.
So,
What we need to do is go out there where he's at,
yeah, shoot
and
right
then
this way. Here.
yeah, range that tree, and then see what you get, and we can take it away from it.
Yep. I need to grab this thing real quick so we can.
I haven't been in there yet. I'm scared and excited. Trying to get out. They also give you a little sticker to put on your car.
Let's see. Put that sticker in front of the camera.
They give you this too.
There it is. There you go, big game. Got a 7-year-old here promoting.
Not a sponsor. Tell them.
They give you this when you buy it. So
Well, I tell you what, they start seeing that kind of stuff, and they're gonna say, "Hey, we gotta get a hold of this boy."
show them the product.
Yeah. Look at that smile that boy's got on his face. Tell me if this ain't worth it, huh? Gotta get him out. Gotta get him in the woods. His daddy does that. There you go.
So we got it up. It had a little slop in it. Let's talk about the. We'll talk about the bad stuff first.
Yeah, let's talk about the bad stuff. Get that out of the way.
According to you, what do you think's the worst on it?
I don't like the ladder angle, but I don't think that's the tree stand's fault. That's the tree's fault, and I can't really do nothing about that. We can't fix that.
Yeah.
The only negative I could say about it, which is probably with all of them, and I think they could do a little better job of it, when the bites go into the tree that's off the back of the tree stand, I think if they made them things to where they had something that went around.
They do make them like that. That actually, you can actually
Okay.
put a ratchet on it, and it actually closes in.
Okay, I think if this one had that, I don't think it's anything I can say bad about it. Because right now it's sturdy. You get up in there and it don't really move a whole lot. Now I'm not gonna say it ain't gonna loosen up, but the tree's gonna grow too, so it's gonna get tighter yet. I really don't have anything negative to say about it other than that. We ain't used it long enough.
Yeah. One thing that's nice about it, the seat actually has plenty of room on it, and we could actually probably sit side by side and be comfortable up there.
That's a very comfortable seat.
Yeah.
I think a feller could sit all day long, take him a snooze
Without even a cushion.
without a cushion, and I think you'd be good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not one to make your back hurt.
Yeah.
That's very comfortable.
Yeah. Another con too. I mean, I guess it's kind of too comfortable. A man getting up early in the morning and hunting hard might end up dozing off, and that, of course, is no good in a tree stand.
Would look forward to an early nap.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably won't take a nap because usually I do not sleep.
You know, it'd be bad
Sometimes I do, but usually
if I got up there and took a nap. You know what would happen?
What?
The deer would come out by the time I was going,
Yeah.
and they would all take off.
Well, I've got a story for y'all. There was years ago, back, I guess it's about 2001 or 2002. I was sitting there, it was cold and raining, and I was sitting there about half asleep. And I had a doe walk right up on top of me and blew. I ain't kidding you, the hairs on my neck stood up. When I turned around, I could have smacked her on her nose. That's how close she was to me.
When it's wet like that, you can't hear them.
Oh yeah, it snuck right up on me. Oh, it scared me to death. But I've had a lot of incidents where things have snuck up on me in the woods where you can't hear them. One of them was a bear. Yeah, and that's
Very quiet.
that'll get your heart going.
Yeah, you get those leaves wet, and it's
A bear's quiet in the woods anyway.
very quiet.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that they're quiet as a deer, but you get them leaves wet, and which is good for us too. I mean, we can sneak around. You know, I like doing stalks on them old rainy days.
Yeah.
Keeps me awake, because if I get in that tree stand on a rainy day, I'm probably going to doze off. It's probably going to be lights out.
Put the umbrella up. And
You done?
Yep. But yeah, so anyway, I'm kind of lost for words today, but you know, it is what it is. I'm glad Aaron's here to pick up the slack for me as far as being verbal one here. But I definitely appreciate Aaron being with me here today.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be plenty of people making fun of me, but that's all right too.
Yeah.
We need a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You can't be serious all the time.
Yeah. Let somebody else rest anyway. Is
Yeah,
that
let
right?
somebody else rest. They can pick on me a little bit.
All
I got
right.
this country slang, and I like to throw it out there.
Yeah. So, anyway, I definitely appreciate you tuning in, and we're gonna go and try to find this groundhog we shot earlier. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some more. But
And then
It's 300 and what'd you say it was 54 yards
52 yards to the tree in the middle of the field.
52 yards to that big tree in the middle of the field. If y'all remember, well, he's gonna show it. You ain't showed it yet, so when he edits this, he's gonna show it. But it was 352 yards to the tree, and we're gonna go over here and we're gonna pick this groundhog up, and where the groundhog is, we're gonna range to that tree from that point, and then we'll do the give and take, and we'll figure out how far he actually was from where we're standing right now. But that was a good little poke, and he didn't have a good rest either. I like that little gun. That gun performs.
Yeah. So last year, I wasn't too far from that tree. I was right over here on this side of the hill, and the doe was right here on this little bank here. And
Well, that's a chip shop from there. I mean,
no, I shot from there back there to there, so
Oh,
it
you
was,
did?
it was about 300 yards.
okay.
But yeah, it was that gun. It really impresses me, and you know, I've done a lot of practicing at long range groundhog hunting. So when a deer comes out that close, I feel comfortable taking a shot like that.
It's interesting to watch. I mean, I'm not a big gun hunter. I don't hunt gun a whole lot, but I'm a big bow hunter. And getting away from the bow, you know, for a little bit and just shooting these guns, it's fun. And it's amazing how far they've come along with these guns now compared to what they was. I remember when I was a kid shooting my Model 70 Winchester and stuff, and that was the top of the line then. And I ain't saying it ain't now, but these guns that you got now is just, it's unbelievable, and it really makes it fun to shoot.
Which I had my cousins, he actually introduced me to reloading, and if you reload, you can fine-tune them things. You can fine-tune just about any gun there is, just by messing with the bullet depth and your charge and things like that. But you have to know what you're doing, so you know, don't go into it blindly. You know, if you know somebody that knows how to do it, you know, and always go by the manual. Don't take anybody's word for reloading. So,
I mean, you even got Lane reloading now. He's.
I let him. We do the low recoil loads, and he loads the Barnes. Oh, what are they called? I can't remember the name of the bullets right off the top of my head, but we use the Barnes bullets. So,
You might have to load me some.
yeah.
Might have to get you to load me some low recoil.
I think we got a bunch reloaded already, don't we?
Yeah, we may.
I like those low recoil
Yep.
bullets.
So,
I don't like my brain shook out. I save what I got.
yep. So, anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in and everything, and stay tuned a little bit, and we'll add up add to the groundhog and all this other little bit of commentary left over, and we'll call it a day. It's been a one.
You ready to get that groundhog? You just
Yeah.
itching to get him, ain't you?
Yep.
Let's go get him.
All right.
That groundhog's watching us.
I don't know. Let's see here.
Oh,
See?
He's over to the right. See?
I think I see him. He's like right next to the.
Oh
There's-
yeah, it's a big one. That's
There he
over
is.
at the hole you shot that one at. Hey,
Just zoomed in on him.
Hey, we might have to get some footage of this, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. The
Slide
groundhog.
that camera on that tripod there. Almost. All right, whenever you're ready.
did I get him? No, he's took off running.
There he is. Can you hit him again? You might have got him that time.
Yeah, he's laying there dead.
Now he's still moving a little bit.
Is he?
Just a little bit.
Nah.
I think you smoked him.
Is he gonna shoot him again?
How many yards was that? About 300?
Phew.
That's about 300 yards.
It's out there.
Is he gonna shoot him again?
I think you got him, buddy. What do you think?
Daddy done shoot him?
Yeah. Yeah, he's still laying there dead. I still see.
Wait, what did he say?
He's still laying there dead.
But where is he?
Hey, how you like that gun?
Huh?
How you like that gun?
Man, this gun's awesome. This is the Christian in Arms. This is my first video I ever did on this gun here. And you know, I did have some issues with it. I ended up getting a hold of the company, but I went ahead and glass bedded it myself. And man, I'll tell you what, this thing is. I've taken several deer with it. It's been an awesome gun. Yep. So
Well, I
that was
tell you.
that was about a 300-yard shot there. You know, and I just barely raised it above his head. I mean, just barely.
Y'all can see that groundhog is out here.
I don't
Right there underneath that tree. And now he's out here laying.
I'm trying to find my brag.
Can I see the thing? There he is.
See that big tree out there?
Yeah.
There. He's right underneath to the right of that tree. That's a good shot. And what gun is that?
This is a 6.5 PRC, Christian Arms 6.5 PRC. This is the Ridgeline.
I still don't see him.
So if they want that gun, where do they go to get it?
Shoot, I got this at Dominions. That's out in Fishersville. The guy who sold it to me, his name is Mike, but he treated me really good on it.
That's
a
sharpshooting little gun.
Yeah. But yeah, he was Dominions is nice, but I like to go to our local place here in Page County. Also, is Steve's Archery. I like to go there and do a lot of shots. He doesn't have these though, but that's who I give most of my business to around here. I like to shop local when I can, and Steve's a great guy. And
yeah, I like Steve. He's got a good personality.
Yeah, so yeah, if you have never been, go check him out. Of course, I can't leave any descriptions and stuff because this is YouTube and they sell guns, so I can just give him a shout out. That's about it. So
anyway. All right, you'll fish hanging this stand?
Yeah. Ooh, boy, them bullets did the job. I'm not going to show it. They probably cut the YouTube. Oh, it blew everything out of him.
Well, I'm not going to show the nasty part, but I tell you what thing, he's got a pretty hide on him.
Yep. He's bigger than my feet.
He's almost red.
He's a big one. Let's see how far we were out.
Now remember, it's 352 to that tree, so if you shot him there and you measure to that tree, then you take that from the 352.
I wonder how much he weighs.
84.
84 from 352.
260 something, I think.
Look,
Well, I don't know.
see that blood there?
260.
200 and anything above 200, it's a good poke.
Yeah, look, you just see blood there.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lane?
It's big.
That's a good poke, wasn't it? Daddy's a good shot, ain't he?
Mm-hmm. He
The
said.
bigger the groundhog, the easier probably it is to shoot.
Let me give y'all
He stuck out like a sore thumb.
a little bit of
Seriously.
idea. I just stepped in blue it. See, he's here.
Look at that.
He was all the way over there.
We went too far off the tree line.
There's that tree stand.
For me, he's like a foot almost.
There's that tree stand. So he was all the way over there on that hill. That's a good poke on the groundhog. That's a good poke for a deer.
277 from here to the tree.
Wait, can groundhogs have fleece?
Yeah, they can have your fleece. Yeah. That's a big groundhog.
That's a big groundhog. I'm not gonna put it where you can see anything nasty, but
Yeah, because
put your foot up there close to him. He's,
I wear 13.
bigger than yours.
yeah. And that bullet done blew an inch off of him, huh? 2 inches off of him.
Dude, his head's massive.
Well, I think the last shot was his head. I think the first shot got him in the gut, and that's why he was crawling through there like he was. Yep.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of gut.
Look at that view.
Photo on him to get him up.
I tell you what, you can't ask for a better view. It's like heaven out here.
You know, if you don't shoot anything, if you don't see anything all day, you get a good view.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't believe, I mean, in the evenings, the sunsets, especially when you're over here, like I usually set up a blind on this Spector back here, and just being able to see the western skies here. Of course, in the fall, the sun's more down that way further, but I mean, you wouldn't believe some of the sunsets you see here, and you know.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's just a beautiful place.
We're lucky to live where we're at.
Shenandoah Valley.
I guess let's give a description of the tree stand again. The name of the tree stand and what model it was,
And
and the gun, just in case somebody missed it.
it's the oh my goodness, I can't
Big
think.
Game.
It's the Big Game
Game.
Spectrum. Is it XT?
Yeah, XT.
Yeah, the XT. We got it at Cabela's. It was really budget friendly. I think the price on it was $229, and by the time it was checked out and through the door, it was like $242. But
That's not bad for a good tree stand.
yeah, so
Being comfortable.
it's got the platform, it's got the raised seat where you can shoot from. And the gun I used today was the Christian Arms Ridgeline. Thing has been a great gun. I did have a little bit of trouble with it to begin with, and I let Christian Arms know that I did have trouble with it, and you know, they wanted me to send it to them, but it was hunting season, so I went ahead and glass bed it myself and took care of the issue. But
they was ready to make good for it.
oh yeah, they were ready to send it back, but I don't know if they would. I imagine they would still honor the warranty since you know, I am a gunsmith, so I think they would still honor my the warranty on it. So
I wouldn't think it would affect it anyway, would it?
no, I don't think so.
You'd probably have to check with them, but I don't think it would.
Yeah,
Because you really didn't get into the mechanism.
as long as they don't want you to alternate the you know,
Trigger and
the stock too, but you know, it just needed a little bit of help there. I think it was the harmonics with the way things were.
you just went to different language for me.
Well, the harmonics,
Tone no bow hunter.
it causes the vibration, you know, from the recoil, and it can cause the bullet to
Oh, got
trip,
you. I got you.
know.
I got you. Okay.
So, anyway, of the front action screw where the recoil lug is on the gun, there was a void there. So even with it being torqued down, there was a vibration, and I think it was just, see, they actually glass bed the recoil lug in there, and I just think it was a little bit off at that point, which was causing a little void in there, and that's where my vibration was coming from.
You know, this is it's interesting to me to hear you talking about this, and I think that maybe you should do a video at some point just to show people what you mean by that. I think a lot of people would probably be interested in it. I would be interested in that because I like to do it to my gun, or let you do that to my gun, and I think it's something I'd like to see you do. So maybe you could do something on that later on.
Yeah, I've showed people. I've got some videos on, like I'm using like glass bedding to put on the scope rail itself to help with the harmonics and everything there too.
So you got videos people can go back and look on
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I got videos on the back. Yeah, of different things when I was setting up. I've got like 4 different parts of introduction to the Christian Arms, was setting it up with the scope, and bedding the scope rail, lapping the rings,
Well, you got to teach me all that because
leveling the scope, and then breaking in the barrel. So I got 4 different parts, so you just go check it out. It's on a playlist, so you can get all 4 of them there. I'm pretty sure I put it on a playlist, but yeah, you might want to go back and look at it. I also have how to tune your, or not tune, but set up your Raven scope for like the R10 and things like that. How to line it in and adjust your feet per second, all that kind of stuff.
this is a good time to be showing people how to do that.
Yeah. So
We're coming up to the season right now, and what, a little over a month.
Yeah. But you can go check it out, and you know, I'm not saying I'm a professional, but you know, a lot of times all you need is a little bit of help on some of this stuff, you know, and if I can help any other hunter out, is, you know, that's what we're here for.
Well, a little bit of help will take me a long way.
Take any of us a long way sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Anything we can take from any kind of help we can get.
Yeah. So be sure to go and check out Aaron's channel, and
Team ARO A-R-O. I got to talk slow so my slang don't scramble it up. Team ARO, Virginia. Hoyt Aaron. A-R-O-N.
Yep. And I'll set a link on the description.
Or it might be A-A-R-O-N. Shoot, I don't know. Just look it up.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Man, that was a long ways. That was a long ways. Y'all are in the truck. Don't leave me. Watch that hole. That's a big old groundhog. Man, groundhog holes everywhere out there.